guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you guys are new here for the first time, then hello, welcome. In today's video, we have some exciting content for you. As you can see in the background, I have the new Cricut Explore 3. I am so excited to be unboxing it in today's video with you guys and also sharing with you a few DIYs for beginners. Now, I am actually a beginner myself in the Cricut world. I have had my Cricut Joy for a couple months now, and I am so excited to have a bigger machine to do some larger projects. And I would love to film the process of these DIYs with you. So if you would like to see any content involving my Cricut machines, I also got sent the Cricut Easy Press 2. So I do have some iron-on vinyl to work with if you would like to see any DIYs involving that. Let me know in the comments down below. I want to thank Cricut for sponsoring today's video. I am so excited and grateful to be working with these machines and bringing you guys some content in DIYs as well. With us moving into our house in the next couple of months, there's going to be endless possibilities of DIYs and projects to do. So again, please let me know what you guys would like to see involving the Cricut machines. I will also have all of the links to purchase everything that I share with you in today's video, from the Cricut machine to all the tools that I use, so make sure to check the description box. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get on to the video. Getting this video started, we are going to unbox my new Cricut machine. I'm going to show you guys everything that comes inside of the box, and I'm also going to be sharing with you how to set up the Cricut machine and set up your Cricut design space. The color of my new Cricut machine is one of my favorite colors of all time. I love this mint blue. So as you can see, it comes with a power cord, of course, that plugs into the back of the Cricut machine, and a USB cord that plugs into your computer. It did also come with a warranty packet, a little card that tells you how to get started, and a piece of vinyl so that you can practice on, which we will get to here shortly. So this is the inside of the Cricut. I just wanted to give you guys an overview so you could see what the actual machine itself looks like. This Cricut machine can cut up to 100 different materials, and it's compatible with 6 tools for cutting, writing, foiling, and more. And this one also has a double tool holder, which I am so excited about. You can have all of your tools organized for all of the projects, and it also has a storage part on the top of the Cricut as well. Now that we've had an overview of the machine, we're going to get it set up. So you're going to launch the Cricut Design app on your computer or iPhone or iPad, and you're just going to click through here. It is very simple and pretty self-explanatory to set everything up. Now, you obviously don't need to have Apple products to have the Cricut Design Space app work for you, but that is just what I use. So again, you do not need an Apple product to have the Cricut Design Space work. That is just what I prefer. So once you go ahead and get everything set up and the Cricut Design Space app updated, we are going to move on to the quick little DIY that they have you practice with, which I think is kind of fun so that you get used to the machine and how it works. So as you saw at the beginning of the video, they gave us a sample piece of vinyl, so we're going to make a sticker. I decided to go with this pretty flower, which is one of the more complicated ones because you do have to weed out a few of the pieces. So you're just going to select that, load in your vinyl, and it's going to tell you exactly what to do. Once you go ahead and cut that vinyl, when you take it out, you are going to have to weed a couple things. Like I said, if you guys are new to the Cricut world, this is pretty simple depending on if you are wanting to do a vinyl decal or a stencil. That'll depend on what you weed out of the actual picture. once you have finished your weeding, this is what the flower looks like. Super pretty. And now we are going to move on to the DIYs that I have for you guys. So I am going to start by uploading some photos that I want to put on to some of the glassware that I bought for this DIY. I know this may be a little confusing, so I'm going to try to slow it down here. We are going to upload a new image here so that I can fully explain what I have going on here. So once we have finished with the first design, we're going to go back and we're going to upload another image. Once we have the image uploaded, it is going to ask us what type of image this is. I'm going to click the simple option at the very top and upload it. And then you are going to erase anything that you don't want cut. So for this, everything in the background is going to be erased. So you can see me using the little tool here to make everything in the background transparent. Once you are done with that, hit continue and it'll give you a little preview of what it is going to look like cut out. And then we're going to hit cut image and upload. For this DIY, I will be using the Smart Vinyl. This is in matte white. This is also permanent. Some transfer tape, and then these glass beer cans that I got from Amazon. I will have everything linked down below, like I said. So now to prepare to cut the vinyl, we are going to upload the pictures we just put into the Cricut design space. The biggest thing that I have to give you guys for advice is to measure what you will be putting the vinyl onto. This is the biggest thing that you guys need to do to make sure that the vinyl is going to fit whatever item you have to put the vinyl on. So I'm just going to be duplicating these flowers. I'm going to do 4 big ones, and then I'm going to do some smaller ones, which you will end up seeing in the end that I ended up making even smaller flowers because I felt like I didn't have enough. But for this first time, this is what I'm going to do. Then we're going to go back and we are going to upload the other images that we have here. So the next one is this Colorado sign, which I absolutely love. This is like my favorite. You guys will have to let me know which design is your favorite in the comments down below. But again, I'm just measuring this to size to make sure that it is going to fit the way that I want it to on the glass beer can. After we're done sizing that, we're going to upload our next image and do the same exact thing. So as you can see, I had that leaf design and I originally really wanted to do a glass beer can with that design, but it ended up not working out. So you guys will see my other design that I picked out, which actually worked out for the better, and it turned out to be my absolute favorite design that I did for these DIYs. Once all of that is complete, we are going to click the upper right hand corner that says Make It, and we are going to click Without Matte. It is going to outline everything of how it is going to be printed out. I like to space mine out a little bit more so that I have room to cut it. Next, we are going to select the kind of vinyl that we are using, and it is time to now load the vinyl into the machine. And now it is time to watch it do its magic. I was so impressed with how fast this machine worked. My little Cricut Joy does not move this fast, so it was really fascinating for me to watch. Once it's done, I'm going to use my Cricut cutter to cut the vinyl so that we don't have all of this extra vinyl hanging on there. So I ended up cutting each design out so that it would be easier to work with and peel the vinyl back. So as you can see, I'm just peeling all of the vinyl off, and then I'm going to weed any areas that I need to on each of the designs. Now when using the white vinyl, it is so hard to see the areas that you actually need to weed out because the back of the vinyl is also white. So if you're using anything other than white, you probably won't have this issue, but I always have to like shine my flashlight on the piece of vinyl so that I can actually see what needs to be weeded out. Next, we are going to apply the transfer tape. This is going to make the transfer of the vinyl to whatever surface that you're wanting to put it on seamless. I absolutely love transfer tape. Make sure that you get the normal grip transfer tape if you're using the normal vinyl. Only get the strong grip if you're using the glitter vinyl. I had to learn that the hard way. It is very hard to peel off. So once you have the transfer tape on, you are going to grab your Cricut scraper and you're just going to push down on the image so that it does transfer over. Now this may be a little tricky and you may have to go over it with the scraper a couple times to get the vinyl to stick to the transfer tape, but I have found after some trial and error, as you can see here, that going a diagonal is actually a lot better and it pulls up the vinyl onto the transfer tape easier than if you are just going straight like I'm doing here. Once you have all of the vinyl transferred, we are going to start putting it onto our glass beer can. Now this is the fun part. You can go ahead and be as creative as you want. I just placed these bad boys on there wherever I felt like they looked good, and I actually ended up going back, like I said earlier in the video, and creating some smaller flowers as well because I just didn't feel like it looked complete, but I really love the way that it turned out in the end. So you guys will have to let me know in the comments down below what you think of the finished product. Next up is the Colorado glass. This one is probably my second favorite. I wanted to make 2 of them that were more masculine so my fiance could use them, and then 2 that were more girly so I could use as well. Once you have the vinyl on, you're going to take your scraper and just make sure that it is getting transferred on to the glass. Now these are hand wash only is what I would recommend. They could probably survive in the top rack of the dishwasher, but I would highly recommend just hand washing them. The third glass we are going to do is the mountains. So I did think about putting some lettering on the bottom of this. I don't know what I would say, but I did measure it and leave a little bit on the bottom so that if I wanted to, I could put "The mountains are calling and I must go" or something along the lines of that. If you guys have any ideas, let me know down below. And for the fourth and final design, we are going to be putting on this adorable rainbow. Now this one was a little bit difficult because it had a bunch of little dots, which I feel like totally made it even more unique, but it was a little bit hard to get all of those dots up. So we are just going to put this one on, and we have completed our 4 DIY glass beer cans. So this is what the completed product looks like. I decided to fill them all up for you guys so you could see the design a little bit better. I would love to hear in the comments down below which one was your favorite. And I also wanted to share with you what these looked like with the bamboo lids and glass straws that I got. I will have them linked down below for you guys. Let me know if you like them without the tops or if you like them with. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and make sure you're subscribed to my channel down below. Thank you again to Cricut for sponsoring today's video. If you would like to see more Cricut videos, let me know in the comments down below, and I will see you in my next one. Bye, stay marvelous.